All right, another episode of Health Coffee Chat this morning. Just wait on a couple seconds here for a few people to join. If you wish to join me on today's coffee chat, I should probably make these a more consistent time, and then it will just make it a lot easier if people want to jump in and join. So, today's chat is about supplements and the best supplements to use. Now, it's a very controversial space because this has essentially become a multi-million-dollar industry where there's a lot of businesses out there, marketing businesses, supplement businesses, selling supplements on the market that have no significant use or application. But there are many claims that they do work. Now, over the years, I've been approached by people along inside my DMs, my direct messages, to promote or sell particular products. But invariably, this is my often thought, and there's so many various aspects to the supplementation game, is they trying to sell or push a supplement with zero regard or zero outlook or look on your lifestyle factors. Now, it's of pointless use of anyone taking supplements if you haven't fried the bigger fish. So if you're not focusing on your sleep, if you're not focusing on your water consumption, if you're not focusing on your stress management, if you're not focusing on good nutritional habits, if you're not consistently moving with purpose, then you're avoiding the most important things to move. Now, over the years, being in this industry, people have often asked things about fat burners. They are a load of nonsense. Off the bat, they're a load of nonsense. If you're not frying the bigger fish here, then you are missing the boat. So fat burners, completely, this is something that one person or anybody should not be taking. But when it comes to supplementation, across the board, the most important things are to focus on primarily is your food and your lifestyle habits. Once those boxes are ticked, then you can start to look at supplementation, and those are usually built to fix deficiencies in your diet. So if there's certain things that you're not getting, if you're not getting enough sun, then you can supplement with vitamin D. If you're not eating enough vegetables, you can probably supplement with some zinc and magnesium. So it's important to see supplementation as a fix for deficiency, not as anything else. And like I said, it doesn't matter how much supplementation you take. If you're not fixing the most important components regarding your diet and your lifestyle factors, then it's completely in terms of a missed boat. So, prime example of this is that I went for a series of blood tests the other day, walked in there to the doc, he did a series of blood tests, and then he prescribed certain things in order to fix certain deficiencies in myself. And without asking, what does your diet look like? What are your lifestyle factors? Without looking at any of those things, he's pushing on a supplement. Now, this is a rife industry, and I think this is where people kind of get lost within this game, is they start to supplement things when they don't need them. So it's important to look at the big picture. Hello, who's ever joined there? I actually can't see who has joined, but thank you very much for joining me on this one. So yeah, when it comes to supplementation, I'm going to rattle off a couple of options for you guys to consider, and these are the important things. If in doubt, blood tests, going to your doctor, checking a series of bloods, just see if you're deficient in anything, and then supplement on deficiencies. For most people, things like zinc, a good zinc supplement is a good option to have. For most people, a good magnesium supplement. A lot of people are deficient in zinc, deficient in magnesium. For most people, depending on where you live, even here in South Australia, where you've got a relatively good amount of sun for the most part, vitamin D is a good supplement. Okay, a lot of people are vitamin D deficient. Water, I know, I understand this is not a supplement, but this is something that people generally don't consume enough of. Water as a supplement. If you're in the health and fitness industry, or even not, I'm going to consider whey protein. This is something that obviously fixes deficiencies in your protein levels, and that's a great supplement to have. It's convenient, it's practical, and it's accessible to anybody, relatively cheap. But don't go cheap, go expensive when you're thinking whey protein. And then the last one will be creatine if you're in the health and fitness space, if and when required. And that's something you don't have to cycle. You can certainly keep taking it. And there's a fair amount of research out there that has got cognitive benefits as well. So when it comes to supplements, those are your main ones if you're having deficiencies. If there's other things wrong, then obviously you need to look at those, which blood tests with a doc or a functional doc will be able to check in and fix with those. So when it comes to supplements, the message to take out in this is that you have to focus on your lifestyle habits first as number one, and then focus on your nutrition, and ultimately then you can start to supplement to fix any deficiencies. So that is the Health Coffee Chat for today, guys. Hope you have a lovely day further, and thanks for joining for those guys that came through.